Hi, I'm Florida Attorney General Bill McCollum. Welcome to the Florida State Employees Charitable Campaign. This year marks the 30th anniversary of the campaign, which we're calling Raising the Bar. Florida is facing difficult economic times, but we need to remember that even a small contribution can make a big difference in our communities. The FSECC supports organizations ranging from healthcare to sports programs to community outreach charities. Let's meet some of the people who the FSECC has helped.
My name is Rick Halverson. I work for the DEP Office of Greenways and Trails, and about 10 years ago I started having some symptoms in my feet that neurologists couldn't explain, and about 10 years ago I saw a podiatrist and he diagnosed it as CMT, which is a neuromuscular disease. There's not a whole lot known about the disease and there's no treatment, but I did learn that that condition is under the umbrella of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. So I made an appointment with MDA, and for the past 7 years MDA has been bringing me in twice a year, and I learn about the disease and about other ways it'll affect me physically and what to expect in the future. If MDA wasn't there, I probably wouldn't have had this information. And again, it's free and very good service, and I'm very grateful to them. And a lot of people close to home are being helped by the FSECC campaign.
My name's Calvin Sloan and I work for the Department of Financial Services, and I just wanted to share the reason why I give to the Florida State Employees Charitable Campaign. My family has benefited 3 times now from the services of Big Bend Hospice and most recently from the Hospice House. My father passed away in April of this year, and the people at the Hospice House, from the admissions staff to the caregivers to the physicians, the music therapists, the grief counselors that followed up afterwards, they were just amazing. And my father passed away at a young age, 62, from cancer. And so I would just say to those who are thinking about giving that you just never know. Death is so unexpected. You never know when it might be your family's turn to experience a situation like that. And I would just say, please, continue to give and support the charitable campaign.
My name is Janice Carson. I work for the Department of Legal Affairs Economic Crime Unit as a paralegal specialist. I donate to the FSECC because they support organizations like the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. You see, I have multiple sclerosis. If it wasn't for organizations like the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, I don't know what I would have done when I got this diagnosis. As you can imagine, a diagnosis of this magnitude is devastating. The National Multiple Sclerosis Society has provided me with lots of support and information about this disease. The National Multiple Sclerosis Society has also provided me with a list of medications that has helped me live my life to the fullest. They are also working on a cure for multiple sclerosis. This way, generations to come, generations like my daughters, won't have to worry about receiving a diagnosis such as mine. This is why I donate to the FSECC. Thank you.
My name is Martha Granger. I'm an employee of Agency for Workforce Innovations. I give to the Florida State Employee Charitable Campaign because in the most devastating times of my life, during Hurricane Katrina, I was a victim of a devastating storm. I lost everything that I had, but through the American Red Cross, I was able to obtain shelter, my food, and my clothing in order for me to obtain this job that I have now. During the most difficult times, when there was nowhere for me to go, I had no means of survival, I looked to the Florida State Employees Charitable Campaign, and they brought me out through my devastation. Through these times, I know for a fact, by giving to this organization, it helps because I'm a living example of what the Florida State Employee Charitable Campaign can do for you. And I know where my money is going. That's why I give.
When you give to the Florida State Employees Charitable Campaign, you're helping people just like you. Your donations fund organizations in your communities that help make Florida a better place to live, work, and raise a family.